Hi, my name is Dushka Harvey from LadyDushka.com, and today I'm joined by an amazing artist, singer-songwriter on Cash Money Records. He is a talented artist. He's a chart-topping artist, multi-platinum artist, and if you've heard of such songs as Down and Do You Remember, and I'm sure that you have, then you'll know that I'm talking about the one and only Jay Sean. Welcome, Jay Sean.
Thank you.
Nice to have you.
Good to be here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, yes.
Thank you. So you are the first person in 2011 to close the NASDAQ.
I know.
Wow.
This is going to be very cool.
Yeah. Are you excited about
of course.
that?
I mean, for me, I think that to be able to, do something like this, which is outside of my field of music, but still to be recognized as somebody who they'd like to do this, is, it's an honor and it's a very prestigious thing.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Yeah,
it's very exciting.
very cool.
I'm glad for you. Look at you. You're going places.
I am. The last time I rang a bell for anything was, I think, when I was lunch monitor at school. So this is going to be quite cool for me.
Yeah. So, and let's get into your music a bit. So I wanted to ask you, I've read articles where people have referred to you as a rapper, some as a pop artist and R&B artist. How would you describe yourself and your music?
Well, it's interesting because my music went through a lot of different transitions. I've been doing it for 8 years now professionally. This is my 4th album. And I started off doing hip hop and a lot of beatboxing production and stuff. That's where I really began. From there, it really diversified. And I really took a love to, it's funny how singing and R&B became my passion, really. But growing up in England, pop music is very huge. So I guess I'm best defined as a pop R&B artist.
Okay, so, and what made you get into music? Because as I understand it, you were a medicine student,
Yes.
medical student
Yes,
at
I was,
one
yeah.
point.
Yeah, I was. I was doing what you would call a, very conventional route first. Went to school, got good grades, went to college, and had I had a burning desire to become a doctor for reasons that, that I wanted to help people, and it was very much something I wanted to do. And I got in, and I was very lucky I got in. But the music is that's what's in here, that's my heart, that's my passion, and I guess an unrealistic goal. People don't think that can ever become your job. So when I had that presented to me from a record company, I was like, this is my dream right here, I'm gonna go with this, I'm gonna go with my heart, and luckily I made the right decision.
I'm glad you make the right decision as well, because I'm also a very big fan of yours.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you have a new album coming up.
I do.
Slated to come out this
In spring. Yeah, that's right.
It's called Freeze Time.
Yes.
And tell me how different this album is from your last album,
Right.
All or Nothing.
Right. Well, there's a few things I wanted to keep similar and other things I wanted to play around with. Because I think as a consumer of music, as a fan of music, nothing's more irritating than when you love an artist for something and then they go and switch it up and don't do any of that on the next album. So I want to make sure that all the things that my fans already love from me are also present on this album. The feel-good, up-tempo songs that, people can forget all their worries about and listen to and wild out and have fun. That's on this album. And also the slow jams, this album is a little more grown and sexy. So there's some more slow songs on here, some ballads. It's a real nice blend of pop, R&B, and dance, I'd say.
Yeah, and the first single, 2012,
yeah.
It Ain't the End, that was a great song to dance to.
Yes, it was a great success for me. I was really, really happy with that. And the good thing with that is that hopefully they'll play that again next year.
Yeah. And that's also available currently on iTunes.
Yes, it is. Nice
Yeah.
plug. I like that.
Yeah.
So is my album, in fact. My other one. You might as well get that.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
He's
why
a great
not?
artist, so check him out. Tell me, who are some of the artists that you collaborated on this upcoming album?
There's a few collabs on here. Nicki Minaj, of course, was on 2012. I've got Birdman, a song with Birdman on there, who's the CEO of Cash Money. There's some secret ones which I want to keep a little over here. There's been a lot of rumors about people who I'm working with.
I've heard those
yes,
rumors.
and there's so many names, and majority of them could be true. Others are completely fabricated. So I'm not going to say anything else. Just get the album, you'll find out.
Okay. And let's talk about something that means a lot to you. I know that you're a contributor to a charity called Keep a Child Alive.
Yes.
Tell me why you decided to contribute to that charity and what does it mean to you?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, the reason I went into medicine was because I wanted to help people. That's just what I wanted to spend my life doing. And when I came into music, that was the only aspect of my, passion that I felt I was unable to fulfill. And now when I realized that there was a way I could still do that, by using my fame, by using what I have as a platform to spread good or to help people or to get people to donate money to those that need it. Keep a child alive is exactly that. It's keeping a child alive. And when you keep a child alive, there's a whole life they can live. You're saving a lot. And these are kids who are affected by AIDS or HIV in Africa and India. And me being Indian, this was something that really meant a lot to me.
Okay, and there are some other artists as well who are also contributors
yes,
to
Alicia
this charity.
Keys actually, she founded the charity. Okay. And I mean, we recently did a campaign which we basically went online. We were dead, all of us. Like our Twitter, our MySpaces, our Facebooks. We basically said we're not going to do any more updates unless our wonderful fans can raise some money for people who really need it, and they did. And all of these, us together, our fans raised over $1 million.
That's great.
For the charity.
That's really great. And fans of yours and people who want to contribute to the charity could buy the actual T-shirt with the barcode.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
And that could also be found on his website,
or you can text,
Worldwide.
JSeanWorldwide.com.
Yeah.
You can text JSean to 90999, which is how you can donate some money to the charity yourself.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
And let me ask you this. Are you currently based here in New York? Are you living full-time in America? And how often do you go back home to London to visit mom and dad?
Right, I have two homes now. One is of course, in London, England, where I was born and raised. But now I live in Manhattan. And it's amazing for me. And the reason why I love living here is not only because I have to be here for my job, because for events like this, you have to be around and be able to do these things. But also because I kind of look outside my window and I'm going, really? I live near Times Square right now? Like, this is insane. I just gave away my address. That's brilliant. But you won't be able to find me. It's loads of different places. And every day it's an inspiration for me. I look out and I'm like, I made it here. This is pretty incredible.
Just like the song.
Yeah, right? And it just makes me happy, and it keeps giving me that drive that I need to do even better.
Okay. Yeah. And how often do you get back home to London?
I try to go at least, once a month, a couple of times, at least once a month is, I'd say, the average. And that's still a lot, considering our diary is so crazy. So I'm blessed to be able to just see my family that much.
Okay. And did you know that there are petitions out there, or tweetitions, and even a Facebook page, hoping that you will one day be booked as a host on SNL on Saturday Night Live?
I have
you're
heard
so
of
funny.
it.
You're such a joker sometimes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? I actually don't take myself too seriously as a personality. My friends will tell you that. People will tell you that. I like nothing more than to have a laugh. And it would be fun, yeah. I think we should do it. We should get in touch with somebody and do this.
I think we should do it too. I think he would be funny. It's the perfect combination. He's a singer and he's a funny guy.
Well, there you go.
So.
And I did not tell her to say this. It's not written down on the paper. That was ad-libbing.
He has my vote, definitely. And one final fun question for you. Cornetto or Magnum? And before you answer, please explain to viewers what's a Cornetto and what's a Magnum.
Right. They're both types of ice cream. Cornetto is one in a cone, and the Magnum is one on a stick. They are both amazing. However, I'd say I'd have to go with the white chocolate Magnum.
Okay,
Magnums
are good.
That is the one. Yeah. If you ever go to England, get the white chocolate Magnum.
Yeah.
I should be getting money for that. I just endorsed them. You got to get in touch with someone at Magnum.
It wasn't meant to be that way, though. It's just a fun, silly question.
Of course, I'm just playing.
Yeah. But thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very
and congratulations on closing the NASDAQ belts
Thank
today.
you very much.
And congratulations on your album, and best of luck. I'm sure that you'll have many more hits.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you as well. From the NASDAQ Markertsite in New York, I'm Dushka Harvey. Thank you for watching.